As the new producer, it would be just a lovely job if you could do your job.
I was like, what are you pointing at? Oh.
Me just like staring at it, waiting for you to realize, but you're too busy not being present on that phone of yours.
Yeah, I'm not present. Where'd your
Mama
clip go? Anyways, hi. Welcome back to By the Way with Jordan and Chris. Hi, I'm Chris, and that's Jordan. Today we have a very exciting episode. Oh, stop.
Oh.
When
do I get to go?
No, okay, ready for this? Ready for this? I've been waiting for about 3 days to show you this, and I have to scream it out at the beginning. Okay, I'm going to give you my impersonation of the beginning of the Renaissance album. Okay, ready?
I've not said one word, by the way.
No, it's going to be so good. You'll gag. Okay.
Ooh, these hurt right now.
These mother M star 50. These mother M star 50. These mother M star 50. These mother M star 50.
Is that in the clean version? Actually,
that's what they do,
girl. It is the
girl.
clean version because you want to know why?
Why? What do they say?
It's these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me.
So what's the
that I couldn't tell you.
Do you know what I'm talking about
yeah,
though?
Happen to be
Woke up in these clothes.
So yeah.
I was
these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me. Happen to be
It was that I was just like doing the dishes and listening to the album again. Of course, it's so good. And I was like, and I was like, what in the world?
And it's
is
actually
that?
longer. It's actually a longer clip because she plays more of it on the tour.
Oh,
because the intro, that song, like, it's obviously the first song of the tour, but it takes like a long time for the thing to move that kind of like reveals her. So she plays like actually the whole sound thing that as the this wall is moving. That
I
she
wonder
then gets
what they're
revealed. But
saying. That like what is that?
I'm sure we could Google.
I could
the
also.
Woman was too stunned to
I'm
speak.
thinking of like doing the slow mo on the phone recording and then like play it the slow mo back. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's a really dramatic way.
But it's like investigative journalism.
Mama.
Didn't you always want to be like
what's the headline?
Local gay discovers
These motherfuckers ain't stopping me.
Yeah, I'm wearing the tights under the jeans again. By the way,
yeah, we can tell.
But could you
the
tell
skin tone difference?
I'm finally wearing the
feet warmers.
feet warmers you got me from.
Thank God, because mine are frozen right now, so I'm sure that's why.
Do you want them?
No, it's just from driving. They were like frozen.
Put your feet under my feet and I'll warm them up.
You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out.
Oh my God, on your nerve. In, out.
In and out. Oh, yeah.
In, out. And I was like, this is a dance I can do, girl.
I did see her runway outfit from this week that we're about to watch on her Instagram.
Is it finally not a flop?
It looks, no, she looks really good. I really liked her runway last episode.
Okay,
the
maybe
green one
I should do this too because otherwise I'm going to sound so loud later and you're going to sound so
still
quiet.
not facing the right way, by the way. There you go. It's literally, by the way, makes no difference what side it's on because it's still completely facing you. The mic is still facing right at you. So it doesn't matter what actual side it's on.
Oh.
I'm just doing this because to me it's like hiding it better.
Oh.
Which is, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
To the camera now, it's not like facing the camera at all.
At
all.
Because the last videos was nothing but a giant thing strapped to these mics.
And you know a lot about a giant strap on. Yeah, you do. Uh-huh. Yep. Go ahead. Something to say.
And you know why you know that I know? Because you gave it to me.
No, but I know what you know, but that you don't know what I know.
Hey, Mama, don't tell me what you know about what I know.
Mama, you know what I know. Happen to be.
I'm sorry, 50.
Girl, they should have just cut a sample from this damn podcast and they would have had the same motherfucking thing on that.
M star 50.
M star 50.
I didn't get it. Isn't that what they say?
No. Even in the clean version, they wouldn't say that. You just made that up.
You told me that's what they said back in the day.
Absolutely did not. No matter how far inward your lips go, that doesn't change the fact that you're lying.
No one knows. Oh my God, Moana. I didn't talk about Disney on Ice.
You also never saw Moana 2, but that's on you.
I did not. But I did see the gay version.
That's on you, girl.
Moan in me too.
What is the song?
Huh?
Nah. That's on you, girl. Whose song is that?
Is that
from
RuPaul?
Drag Race? No, it's That's on you, girl.
Investigative journalist in the comments below.
Cornbread Jete.
Oh.
In her song, like with the little chicken nugget, what she did in the talent show.
Oh.
That's like you, girl. But it doesn't
I swear
feel
it's
like
a RuPaul song.
It's not a RuPaul song. It sounds like, hey sis, this is Christmas. It does sound like that, but it's that's on you, girl. That's the one line that I can think of off the top of my head.
You know what it is? That's on you,
girl. But it's somebody with like a softer, because it's somebody else's voice and they have like a softer, like, that's on you, girl.
It's me.
It's me.
It's chocolate. Which, look at us. You're Elfie.
Elphaba.
And I'm
Glinda. Elphaba. Glinda. I'm a witch and I'm a witch.
And
Did
I
you
don't
see
know
that?
the
Jimmy
sound
Fallon.
that you're talking
It's a
about.
Jimmy Fallon. They did it like for Jimmy Fallon's TikTok when they were
Oh.
on the show. It was kind of like a, oh my God, speaking of, welcome back to TikTok.
I want to
That
ask
was
you
gone
about that.
for literally
I wanna
less than 12 hours,
yeah,
girl.
forget Disney on Ice, except we had a great time with Aunt Susie. But we'll get that in a minute.
What it's called is a
Talk
big
to
giant
me-
hoax.
Talk
What-
to me about what happened.
A big giant hoax is what happened.
Tell me.
A hoax.
A girl.
A big old hoax.
A hoax. I'm gathering that it was a hoax.
It was a hoax.
So what happened,
It
girl?
was not a hoax. It
So
was not
what?
a hoax. It was a hoax.
Girl, tell me about this hoax.
It was a flop. It was
So it did get banned.
the president-elect, who shall not be named.
It did get banned.
It was banned. It
by
was like shut.
who? Biden?
No.
Was Biden the one that shut it down?
It was shut down by like
the board of directors.
yeah, whoever.
The Senate.
But it was like
the Senate.
under Biden's presidency.
Okay.
So that the next day when Mother Effer was inaugurated,
These
he
mother
could
M-Star 50.
reinstate it as his like first act of kindness to the country, while at the same time disbanding the Diversity Act. But that's
I
neither here
did
nor
see
there.
about that. So do you think the Gen Z were fooled or no? Like, thank you, President.
I don't think Gen Z was fooled. I think TikTok was brave for their welcome back message to be thanks to President DJ or DT.
DJ hit the
Blah
track.
blah blah. You know,
DJ Khaled.
we're working very hard with President. But I was like, girl, yeah, I'm sure you are working very hard with him right now.
Girl.
So it was a hoax, and we're back on TikTok. We
A
never
hoax
left.
and
We never really left. We were gone for one night.
So did people's accounts get like
It literally
deactivated?
was gone from like 11 p.m.
girl
Friday night or Saturday night till like not even like 11 p.m.
The
next night. It was
employees
less
in
than 24
China didn't
hours.
even get a freaking holiday off.
It was literally less than 24 hours.
okay. So everybody's
Sunday to
libraries
Monday.
with everything you saved was still there. Everything was
Yeah,
still there.
Not one thing left.
Girl,
Not one thing.
at least give
All these bitches that were like, I'm saving all these last videos, whatever. However,
I heard about some people spilling the tea and then being like, "This is never gonna make it to the light of day." Name them. I don't know.
no.
Oh, what?
I'm talking about misinfluencers
Yeah.
that admitted
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
to all these lies for products and all these things they've been telling.
Did you? I heard about. I didn't see any. Were people lying?
I
Who
didn't
lied?
see a ton. I saw a couple articles on the Daily Mail of people being like lying about products they use that they don't to get free
Yeah,
stuff.
of
and
course.
a lot of that kind of stuff. Of course, the big one was everybody wanted Michaela to admit that she wore false lashes in that one video.
Yes.
Which
Well,
she didn't, but whatever.
She didn't.
No, I mean, well, she never admitted, is what I'm saying. Like, she never did make that video, but
I think we
I
both
don't
know.
care enough to whether she wore false lashes or not. I mean, I just don't. If you're buying
Me
the
neither.
by the way, if you're buying a mascara because of a TikTok influencer, that's on you,
That's
girl.
on you, girl.
I
Absolutely.
mean, like, sorry about it. Whether she wore the fakes or not, like, if you are the one that then is buying it, then like that's on you. I mean,
You feel like you trust somebody with millions of followers who are getting
Right,
free stuff and
right.
getting paid.
right? It's like the same bitches that buy something off of Temu, which, by the way, as it turns out, who said it the other day? It's not Temu. It's like Temu.
Tamar.
It's like Tamar. Did you
Tamar,
watch the
have
show
you seen the
Tamar?
show? Ah!
It's like Temu or something. Like, it's not pronounced how we all been saying it. Apparently, doesn't matter.
Maybe it's because it's from like another country and they say it differently.
Now that is groundbreaking journalism. That other countries say things differently. I just want it noted for the permanent record. Finally,
You won't give me slow down on slow mo and play Beyonce's outfit, but you're gonna give me saying Timu with another country.
but. Like, it's people buying shit off Temu and then being like shocked that it's like janky, you know,
Okay,
falling apart.
You're that
BS.
girl. You keep it 100. You'll tell the girls what's the tea. But
Yeah.
after you're done,
Yes,
fixing
I
your
would lie
headphones-
for a
Would
good
you lie?
influence. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would, girl. I don't give a fuck. Give me the free products.
Why don't you tell your friends,
Give
family,
me the
and
free products.
Your friends, family,
You're
and
all trash. It won't make you look better. There's no saving you. And I'm going to count my coin all the way to the bank back.
Won't it be our coin?
It'll be mine because you're not affiliated with the TikTok. And maybe I'll give you a cut if you're a good boy this year.
You're like, keep those feet out of my face.
Literally.
Get those feet off my face. Get those feet off my face.
But
no, you would sell out for sure.
I would sell out so
and
fast.
you would, girl, you get all the lighting just right. You'd be like, guys, look at this
here's
amazing
yeah, but here's what
product.
I would do. I would sell out so fast, and then the second that contract is done, make the other video that's like, look at all this coin I made because y'all are dumb as fuck. Like,
no, you know you do.
Immediately make
even worse. You'd be talking to smack about that brand took forever to send me my check.
Yeah.
Like, careful, don't buy nothing from them
I'm
again.
turned right back on him. Yeah,
Girl.
no, I don't give a fuck, dude. That's why I'm just like, because like I am just smart enough to realize that like everybody is being paid to hawk something on that app. So and I buy stuff off TikTok Shop. I certainly have, and it's worked out.
And you
well for me.
got these
I got
feet warmers.
I think
TikTok.
I saw them on TikTok, but I think I ended up buying off.
Oh,
on
you're
Amazon.
right. You're right.
But that same year, I got my mom that picture frame, that like moving picture frame.
Does she
Loves
still
it.
use
Still
it?
work. Yep. I still throw photos to her because we're all connected on it. So I upload them from like
you throw her the little photo here and there.
a year ago. I was sending her photos every day from Universal. R.I.P.
Oh, hi Diana. Shout out to you.
And I have like $300 of stuff sitting in my TikTok Shop cart right
Oh,
now.
I mean like
that I'm
sitting
just
in
like
your-
one day
yeah.
I'll like buy it. You know what I mean? If I want it, but like clothes and shit.
Actually, that's really
I know I'm
smart.
taking the risk.
That's so smart that you keep it in the cart because eventually, as I found for myself, if you don't impulse buy, give it 1 week.
Just think
and
about
be like,
it.
oh my God, I really don't need it that bad no more.
I'm pretty intense about that in general. I'm not a major impulse buyer. I mean, like even like I got those AirPod Maxes.
Yes!
Which are in my
And-
car right now.
and
actually.
do you
love.
love-
I mean, I love them. I actually have them in my car because I'm going to use them at the gym when I go.
Now I'm going to carjack you.
But like even to get those, I think I went back and forth for almost a month.
I know.
if not longer.
And they've been around.
And it was like the second
did-
generation, and then I was like, will I use them? Will I not? Are they worth the money?
I'm
Do I have
surprised
the
you
money
didn't get
later?
the Kim K Beats
All
that
this
were like
stuff.
this. The
Yeah, but I like the air. I like everything to be all the same, like Apple and
yeah.
connected and all that
well,
stuff.
Apple owns Beats. So.
Also, I like the color. I got like that cool blue color. It's not like it's almost like a gray blue. I really am like into navy and gray blue right now. So, but like even that, like it took me so long to decide. So like this like TikTok Shop cart has been full for like 3 weeks of all this stuff, if not longer on some of them. There's a pair of shoes that have been sitting in there for like 6 weeks. But I'll
you
tell
need
you what,
shoes,
too.
by the way. You have no shoes.
I have no shoes.
You have
I
no
walk here in my
shoes.
socks. I literally, I'm. By the way, that is telling of this country. Me with $600 AirPod Maxes, but no shoes.
No, what's really telling is the realty, which is you have bins and bins of shoes.
I actually was just.
And I
looking
read
at
the
them,
reason I know that because you told me about them, and then I saw them when I helped you move, and I was like, "Oh,
girl." Which actually, I'm gonna go on something about that in a minute. But the other tea is that like TikTok Shop cart, it'll tell you if the price has gone down since you put it in the cart.
love that."
So like I've had these shoes that'll be like it'll be
Amazon
like
does that.
$10 less than when you originally put it in the cart or whatever, and I'm like, work.
Here's my bone
Or
to
if
pick
it
with
marks
Amazon. We love Amazon. I use it every day. Obviously, not really, but I use the Amazon lists.
Yeah.
Why don't they do that in Amazon lists? But
I
they
agree.
will do it
In the cart.
In the cart.
But I want it in the list.
Mama, Amazon, Jeff, you're an avid listener, Mr. Bezos himself. Jeff, this is what we need. We need you to tell me when the price changes on my list. Okay?
Yeah,
It's not hard.
I agree.
Flip the switch.
Oh, it sounds weird, like half in the headphone and then half not.
Jordan. Now I'm
It
ready to do
sounded so
ASMR.
loud, actually,
Now
when
I'm
we're
going to
out.
be whispering.
Oh my God. If somebody walked in this house, by the way, they would hear us from the driveway with how loud it turns out we are. I just took that off and
What
like
do you mean
could
it turns
hear
out like you
how
didn't
much
know?
we're like echoing. Like listen to how loud it sounds without that. I'm like, oh, they hear us outside,
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
It's louder than we think.
Every deer in the 5-mile vicinity is like, oh.
Everybody listening to our TikToks with this constant screaming being like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, you're loud. Like, Christ.
I'm glad somebody told me to my face I was loud, though. I think you told me that recently. I was like,
I
oh
did.
my God, thank you for
Where
telling
it was
me
like
the
this
truth.
screaming is...
I was like, I'm a screamer.
Oh, you're a screamer. The shoes, though, I literally have been staring at them in my closet. So I am like, not only do I have a lot of pairs of shoes, but I am meticulous with how they're organized. It's
By
like,
color?
No, by style and then by color. So I do like all the boots
What do
in
you
one
do if you
spot.
have
I
no
do all the
style?
tennis shoes in one spot. Then I'll do like brands depending on like what kind of brand it is. Like
It's your 2 Yeezys.
like it's like
It's
like
your one Yeezy.
Adidas and Converse are both tennis shoes, but I'll put like all the Adidas together and then all the Converse
That's
together.
fine. That's fine.
But my life has just been so crazy that like it's gotten. I have like 4 racks in my closet right now.
You know what it's giving?
But they're
Rack
all
City.
like piled like in front of it, like the ones I constantly wear because I've just been kicking them off and like throwing them in there.
So you're the
which
problem.
is that's how you know that something's like wrong in my life because I'm like a take it off and put it back on the rack every single time type of girl. The problem is I actually have too many shoes
that is
that
the
don't
problem.
fit on the racks. So then I already had some lined up on the floor in the closet and some in a bag in the closet. So now it's just become like this pile of shoes at the bottom of my closet.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mess.
But at least,
Period.
hey, at least you don't have like an addiction to something that's super. You're not like
dangerous.
one of those like $400 repair girls.
What's $400 repair?
You know, like there's like people who do like basketball shoes, like sneakerheads.
Oh.
And I mean, like they're like $1,000 Jordans here, and then they go and wait in line for something. They pay the people to stand.
Yeah.
You're not that crazy,
No.
and that I can appreciate. You don't like display them. You
Correct.
use them.
The only ones I ever like kind of went ridiculous for was the Yeezys.
That was one pair,
And
Everybody
those were
gets
like,
those.
it's not like I was standing in line. Like I was waiting on like an online queue for them and they cost way too much money.
Did I tell you
But
about my
it is
that
what
I
it is.
did no longer have? Did I tell you about my custom pair of Converse that I made on their website years ago as a
Oh, I
teenager?
kind of like that.
And
What do they look
when you like customize them, even with words,
Yeah.
girl,
Oh no.
you guessed it, neon green on the sides, hot pink tongue,
See,
the
so you always been a wicked girl. You just didn't know it.
black, black sole, or no, black rubber, whatever it's called on the bottom,
I hate black.
and on the sides, girl, embroidered on each. TTR space TTWP.
Triple TF.
And you know what it was from?
Turn the
The-
question around and answer.
It was from Turn the Question Around and Answer. It was from the World
Tap Tap
Players.
Revolution.
It was from Revenge.
Whatever, girl.
Shake and not
yeah,
stir.
literally. Who gives a
It was Tap Tap Revenge, Tap Tap World Players because I was in the World Player League at the time.
Dance Revolution. That's what it used to be.
It was Dance Dance Revolution and Tap Tap Revenge.
Sorry, go ahead.
And I know I've talked about it before, but yeah, I was in the World Players
Wait,
like
Tap
league.
Tap Revenge. And then what was the other initials?
TTWP, Tap Tap World Players. It was a clan you could only get in if you were in like the top maybe 20 in the world, and I was in that clan. And so
Please
I
stop saying the word clan. Jesus Christ. I'm like sitting here just like
you're like say clan again.
it's only a specific clan you could get into, and I'm like, a clan. I clammed up. Listen to you talk about a clan, girl. Mama, in Trump's America, you'll fit right in.
America.
We have
America
a
has a
problem.
problem. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not in the clan anymore. Dun, 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 dun. I heard that people call some cities around Ohio based on like the actual KKK clans that would be there.
It would
Such
just
as
be KKK, by the way.
wasn't that you
because
that told
the
me?
last letter is clan. But that's
What did I say? KKK clan.
Yeah, which would be a
Okay.
quadruple K.
Do you say pin number? That's what I thought.
I didn't.
Do you say
You
it?
just said it.
That's what I'm saying. Do you
just
say
said
it? Do you say the
Eyes
ATM machine?
Eyes wide shut.
Anyways, yes, no, I won't say cleaning, but I don't have the shoes anymore. I think I got rid of them. Also, I ordered a size too big. I didn't realize Converse run big, not small, and I thought they would run
I don't
small.
remember. Maybe they do.
So I only need size 8s. Bloop in men's.
You heard it here first, folks.
And you know what they say about tiny feet? Oh,
Tiny brain.
thank you. Good save.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Where are we at? We have a couple minutes, maybe 2 minutes.
Shaking.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that flew by.
I know.
Time flies when you're having fun. Are you having fun?
I was trying to think of me.
Yeah, literally.
I'm spaced out. I meant.
Oh! I remember. I'll talk about it after the break. What I had to tell you on the pod. I mentioned it yesterday on the phone when we were talking on the phone.
You remembered.
But I remember what. Yeah.
So right after this.
Yeah. Oh, we're taking a break now.
Oh, wait, that's the end music. No, cut the track. Cut the track.
Christopher.
That's the end music. No,
I
hold
love
on.
having a professional
It's
producer.
the break. No, at least.
Girl, take the damn break and hit the song.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
We'll be back.
And we're back.
Oh, I thought you had to play the song again.
No, not if we just come right back. We had such a long break.
Well, I think she had cum on her back. Have you seen that video?
Yes, I have. And you know what? I would be so in love with that clip, except I don't really live for Chris Pratt anymore.
Me neither. By the way, did we finish whatever thought you went on before the break? I don't think so.
It's
We
gone.
got distracted.
It's long gone.
It's long.
It's been. Oh, thank you. You're like, I wasn't talking about you,
Nope, me neither.
Pookie.
We're talking about your Converse shoes, but they run small. Crap,
Oh,
whatever. They didn't fit. You got
I
rid
spent
of them,
like
thank God.
$90 for them back in the day with my own hard-earned money, and I just never
How'd you earn that money?
mowing lawns in my neighborhood.
What kind of lawns?
Um,
Trimming bushes.
trim the bushes. No. Oh, girl. Don't get me started. But no, I mowed lawns in my neighborhood for years. It got me all my coin. And my customer, and I got, get this, kids these days would never, I wouldn't never these days, $5 for somebody's whole front yard. Girl,
Oh my God.
only $5.
Only the front?
They didn't need the back.
Oh.
It was mostly cement.
Oh.
But the other neighbor next door, who I also did, had a front and the back, huge.
Yeah.
Only $7, maybe 10. No, it was 7, I think.
This is
It might have been 10. But
I did that
it
a
would take me
little
like a year. Not a year. It would take me like, what am I saying?
It'd
Like
take you
an
like 5
hour.
minutes.
No.
For the front yard?
The one neighbor front and back, like almost an hour. It was huge. This is back in the day when money was like bloop,
Yeah.
you know. Nowadays, $10 is like the American penny.
Yeah, I don't even know. I also kind of did that, but like very, not like a lot when I was little, but they were huge yards. There was this one time, this one house was like vacant, like across the street from mine, and the neighbor paid me to mow it because they were so sick of looking at how long the grass had gotten. And it was, I mean, it was up to my thighs. I literally, like, it took me hours to mow it. It was disgusting. It was so annoying. I don't know why I agreed to it, and they certainly didn't pay me enough.
Well, when some of the yard got too long, I would push the handlebar down on the mower so that the blades were flying into the face of whoever was walking on the street.
Yeah.
If a dog walked by, bye.
Yeah.
Chip and Dale girl, because there's the chips, and there goes Dale.
Who's Dale? Who's Hunky Dale?
And then you walk like this with the mower up in the air to cut the grass from the side because that's how long it was. Then you go back a second pass
that you could do that.
and do it. Girl, well, I made it up.
Oh.
I was an innovator. I was an influencer with no influence
And no platform.
and no platform, and no followers,
And no friends because you were homeschooled.
And I don't know, just lacking.
It's nice now because where I live now, my yard is very small, which I love. I don't need a yard.
Do you still
I like
have
space.
somebody that mows it for you, or do you do it every once? Well, not anymore. I know it's winter, but I mean,
Who
like,
mows it for me?
well, your roommate's dad, if I remember right, the one time
Never
or two.
did.
Oh, was that
maybe
your old house?
One time they did at the old house. Yeah.
So
like
who
maybe
did it
one
then?
time.
The roommate or you?
We do it. We switch.
Switching up the position. No.
Yeah, we do switch a lot. It kind of depends. Although sometimes I really don't like mowing, but sometimes I'll get in the mood to
I know when you get in the mood.
go out
when
with
you
my
see your hot
music.
neighbor mowing. Your hot neighbor mowing.
Yeah, I do. I have a couple hot neighbors with where I live, honey.
Girl, no.
But
Who
and
was
then
I
there's
out
me,
there with?
Boofoo the clown, out there with my little cutoff, like mowing the lawn.
It's my
literally
it's the
dropping
trombone.
my bussy to the floor, listening to Renaissance.
I wanna know.
But like, it takes me. It doesn't take too long though because my yard is so small.
This is you mowing like these mother
Stop at me. These motherfuckers ain't stop at me. And like but nobody can hear the song. So it's just me looking like a crazy person is the problem.
I was helping you move, and me and your friend had seen hot neighbor mowing the yard, and we were like, oh,
Yeah, they were good.
we
I
would
have
help
a
him
couple.
move something. Move those trunks
I
to
have
the
a
floor.
couple. Well, you might have to help me move again. Just kidding.
I was like, help.
No, but I don't mind it sometimes. If I'm like in the mood to mow, it is kind of like relaxing because I can just like put on some music.
Who's in
enjoy
the mood to
sun.
mow, girl?
If I want to be like outside, like it'll give me like
Oh.
an excuse to be outside, and then I'm like, well, then I have to go to the gym today because I'm out here sweating my ass off mowing this damn lawn. You know what I mean?
Hey.
So I'll kind of like use it as the excuse, and I'll get a little tan. I'll use it as my excuse.
Is that like when they say your ASS is grass?
Yeah.
Is that what they're referring to? What does that
No.
mean? It means I'm going to get you, gal.
Yeah, it means you're dead. Like you're getting knocked
Why
out.
grass?
Your ass is grass. I
Oh,
don't know.
like buried underground. Like buried.
Yeah.
That's what it means, Jordan.
Most people say to you, you need to touch grass. You need to come back down to earth. You need to like bring yourself back because you're doing the most.
Thank you.
Touch grass.
I'll take that as a compliment. Being weird is being...
It's nobody said weird.
Oh.
Not one person said weird. Raise your hand in the room if you said weird.
All 5 of my toast spread.
But like I'll do it a lot. Like if I like go for a run outside, so I'm like already kind of outside. I'm kind of already sweating. I worked out. I'll be like, I'm just gonna mow the lawn at this point. I'm already out here. Let's just do it, girl. And the nice thing about with where I live, because the yards are so small, you either have to put all the clippings like into the like a brown, almost like paper bag, but it's like really big and long.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
that you get at like Lowe's or whatever.
I like brown, big, long
or
things.
we blow it. You can just blow it out into the street and then the street sweepers pick it all up.
Oh, you have street sweepers. Even though your
roads are so small.
I was gonna say, well, your streets are so tiny too. How's a street sweeper fit in there? Well, you fit that giant moving truck
They just
in there
fit on
somehow.
the one side, yeah. But they, so you don't even have to, like, all the neighbors, you just leaf blow right in the street. Call it a day. Okay, so wait, what I was going to tell you, switch topics. By the way, I'm over here, not up there. The treadmill is also not over there.
I know.
It was about me whoring out this podcast on a dating app.
Yes, tell me about that. Tell me about
Again.
Tell me about it.
So I was like
Not
talking
on a dating app, girl.
I was talking to this guy on Hinge about I don't know, a million things, and he said something about like what were you doing this weekend? I said,
How long were you talking at this point?
We've literally only been talking for like a few days.
Not long enough
No.
for you to bring up
No.
the pod.
But he was like, what? But you know me, I don't really give a fuck.
No.
So he was like, what are you doing this weekend? And I was like, I'm coming over here to film an episode of a podcast. And
That's what
he
it's
was
called.
like, what?
A pod.
A
Cast. Like that's what it's
Me
called.
having a stroke in the middle of it.
Me doing nothing.
You just stroking while I'm having a stroke. Yeah, I said it.
Well, you can't bite back. Oh, you would be biting.
Which you would like.
I would. I'd spread the cheeks and back.
Yeah. You'd lay me down on the floor, but then sit down.
I'm like, guys, look, he's having a stroke. Let me lay him on the floor.
And sit on his face. Yeah. Or,
I'd collect a check on OnlyFans for it too.
name them.
My friend has a stroke and I sit on his face. Want to stroke along? Question mark?
Oh,
That would be the title, the whole thing.
that's the whole title. Want to stroke along? Yeah. What are you?
Question mark.
Like a 5-year-old on OnlyFans. What was the old like?
It was like combo or whatever.
Damn.
Yeah.
And so I said, and then he was like, "Oh, what is your podcast about?"
Here we go.
And so I told him, I was like, it's
You're
just
like, it's about nothing.
Two gays gabbing about nothing, pop culture in our lives.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, and I knew he was flying the next day to California.
Oh.
So for like work, he's going to be there for a week. So I was like, oh, you should listen to it on the flight. It'll really get you through the flight, right?
You are a dirty rat.
I am. And you know what? He did.
How do you know?
He goes, what episode do you recommend I start with?
Here we go.
So I told him I forget which one it was, but it was one of the ones that we like had re-uploaded in season 2.
Probably one of your dad falling in the grave.
Oh, that would have been a good one. That's not the one I did. It
Girl.
was I like feel like I can picture what we're wearing, and it was not that. But
Okay.
it was good. Whichever one it was, it was a good one.
Okay.
Obviously, if we re-uploaded it, it was a good one.
Yeah.
So I was like, he flew to Denver first, and then was flying from there to California. Like he had a layover in Denver. So he was like, oh, okay, I'll listen to it on my way.
Really brave of
So much
spit.
from like the side. It was like a sprinkle.
You know what this is? Pumpkin spice hot chocolate.
It's because you hadn't like finished swallowing yet before you started talking.
I'm guessing you want some. I'm guessing that's where your hand is going like this.
Yeah, like you do.
My hand doesn't shake when I do this.
It does.
Do you see it shake?
It strongly grabs it and then rips it from my hand. Is what it does. It's
Well, I do that.
so.
It's hot. Careful. But like, I'm actually really glad that you did that because that's.
Oh, it is really hot.
I feel like that's so.
It's really good, but it is so hot.
Such
I'm so
a
sorry.
peek into who you are. I would never, if I was going to date someone for the first time. That's brave to be
Right.
like, here's just me unfiltered talking.
I know.
It's kind of like if you're going to get to know somebody, that's the way to do it.
Because you know what? Who knows if it'll ever go anywhere?
Because then you won't waste your time if he's like, oh, I don't want this FAG
I agree.
anymore.
And who said I'm an FAG? Who says I am gay?
Half the people in this room.
You're not a person.
Hey. How dare you after the clan talk earlier? I cannot believe you.
Stop bringing that up. Yeah. And so I was like, let me know what you think when you get to Denver.
Yes.
And he certainly did. The second he landed, be like, oh, it got me right through the flight. It was so funny. You guys are hilarious.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God. That means
You're
that means he does like you.
You're welcome.
That means he's willing to lie to you.
He's willing to either lie to me or stick around to see what happens.
He's willing to stick a something.
Girl, I've been whoring this podcast out and without even trying. Remember the other day I was at a rehearsal and the music director followed the pod during a rehearsal. I wasn't even talking to him or brought it up.
How did he know then?
I have literally no idea. Followed it on TikTok.
You
I
know
don't
why?
know if
he was
he
snooping to find you on the socials.
He was
and
either
that's how it
trying to
came
find me on socials, which honestly could be plausible, or it recommended. This thing gets recommended a lot to people that we know.
Probably because of this friends of a friends of a friend.
Right.
And it
like my other friend Giovanni just followed it.
Hi, Giovanni.
Again, who I would have doesn't a lot of these people don't even follow my personal account.
As they shouldn't.
I agree because there's nothing on there. There's an advertisement for the podcast and a clip of me singing from a show. So if you want to hear me sing, go to my TikTok
and
at Jordan.Matthew.
And that's Jordan with an O.
Jordan with an O. Double the O, double the flavor.
Double the O.
Because there's two O's in my name.
Girl.
My name is Chris, rhymes with piss. Yeah,
I do
sit
say
down.
That on the regular.
Sit down.
I do. I'm sat.
Oh, sat farther.
Do you know that clip of the girl from the reality show having the fight with, it was like Too Hot to Handle or something from the UK or something, and he's like, you need to sit down. She's like, I'm sat. It's so funny. I'm sat.
I feel like I do know this, but I can't remember.
It's been going around. It's funny. Anyways, okay,
so anyway, I'm furthering this podcast while you're doing nothing.
I'm doing nothing.
You are. You're doing a lot.
Oddly enough, nobody in my
I know that queen. Oddly enough.
That's a great drag name.
Oddly enough.
Evie Oddly Enough.
Yeah.
That should be her real name. F that.
Evie Oddly Enough.
Evie Oddly Enough.
She'll be fine whether we agree.
My quick recap about Disney on Ice is that you should go if you're an adult, but pay the extra money to sit towards the front because
with all the children.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. There's children everywhere. But when I tell you hot dads with their newborns bouncing them on their lap or having the newborn stand on the lap.
So you're just there to break up families.
Girl.
Wow.
I'll break whatever I have to. Break.
You're hoping they're gonna break you.
Well, I broke my neck looking at a few of them.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
But
with your husband there, by the way.
He was there.
Brave.
And Aunt Susie was sitting right next to me. We had a great time. We live for Disney on Ice.
It looked cute.
It was so good. The problem is, if you're sitting...
Specifically The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid was...
Because she's my favorite. So
people think, oh, Disney on Ice. Girl.
No, it's cool. I went when I was little.
They put their one little hand in that loop, and that rope spins and yanks them 30 feet in the air at 20 miles per hour. Woo, woo.
It's me. Is this your first time seeing it ever?
No, but the problem was the first time I saw it, I did sit very front row, very front, and that was the best experience I ever had. Second time I just saw with Aunt Susie, love you, girl. We had a great old time. We were third row from the front. Those are the only ones available at the time, and I was like, okay, it's still really close to the front. It was fine, but I don't like people's heads in front of me. No.
Oh,
no,
that's a first for you.
I don't like people.
Say that's a first for you.
Well, I like people's head
behind you.
I like people's head. I just like head.
What was that horrible thing?
Do you like head?
The other day
if you like head, comment below if you like head.
The view your butt gets when you're walking up the stairs. Whatever, I forget.
It was a cloud. Like. It was a
and it was a cloud that was like.
And I was like POV, what your butt sees when I'm. It was a great time. I will say they had this cool scanner thing for when you go and get snacks. Oh my god, nobody scans you. You put it.
You wanted people to scan you though.
Well, I was wearing my Barbie jacket, so clearly I wanted attention.
Damn.
So you put even alcohol, you put your beer, you put your pretzel on this platform with a camera over it. No, you don't scan a barcode, and it just the camera takes half a second, and it goes beep, and all your things show up.
Even gas stations have that now.
How?
I don't know. But I've been even in gas stations where you put it on that and it does that.
I'm excited for it.
The future is here.
The dumb thing is they have to have an employee standing there like, okay, put all your stuff right there, please. Okay, it says it was accidentally removed. Put it back.
Oh, God.
Okay, can I see your ID, please?
It is kind of brave to do it.
Because it's alcohol, Can I see your ID? Girl, then what are we doing this for if the employee's going to stand there?
Have to do everything anyway.
Staring at me anyway.
It's just it's a brave place to do it with so many kids because so much is just going to go wrong every 3 seconds with it. At a gas station, it almost makes sense because children aren't doing it, but
right.
So many kids. Oh my God.
My dad used to send me in to pay for the gas, but he would humiliate me by
pay for the gas or pay with gas.
No, I paid with my
gas.
Yeah. Which our OnlyFans is going to include a lot of me farting on cakes.
Now that might actually make a buck or two.
Uh-huh.
The stroking to a stroke might not.
Want to join? Question mark.
Stroke along. That's the
Wicked.
episode
That's
title.
What is
Stroke along.
Question mark.
Maybe I think it should be stroke along, and then in the brackets say question mark, like spell out
The word
question mark.
question mark.
There you go. There's your title. Write it down.
Stroke along bracket or parentheses.
Bracket.
Bracket.
It's cooler.
Say bracket.
Say bracket again.
Bracket.
Bracket.
You
have a bracket?
But it was a lovely time. It was so fun. It's iconic. I will literally always go to Disney on Ice. It's if I can. It's so good.
Whether they want you there or not.
And girl, all FAGs on that.
Your kangaroo pocket is just like really making me laugh.
You staring at my kangaroo pocket?
Oh, you're pregnant.
Uh-huh.
Who's the father?
Well,
Name him.
after Disney on Ice and all
Girl,
that.
you wish.
FAGs dancing around on their little skates, being like, I'm gonna like dance. I'm Simba, and I'm gonna dance with Nala, and I'm attracted to her because that's how Simba's attracted to Nala in the movie. And I'm like, girl, unbend the wrists first.
You know what?
Just stare. He said, girl, I'll show you an FAG on the ice.
I have some. We have to get to the catty corner for a minute because
perfect
it's time
time.
to sit in the catty corner
We
because
have
I have
a
something
couple
to say.
minutes left. Welcome back, one and all, to the Catty Corner, where two young gays get catty in not a corner.
So, how dare these ice skating men wear these tight ass outfits that show it all,
girl,
and then have the audacity to 9 times out of 10 be straight?
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Like the ice skaters in Olympics and shit like that. 9 times out of 10 they're straight in real life. Do they have to do this very flamboyant routine? Yes, they do. Straight McStraighties.
But what about the people who are doing the Nutcracker on ballet, and you see
Straight.
all their Nutcrackers
Straight.
hanging out? They are not straight.
Half
girl.
of them are straight.
The
Girl,
little-
New York City Ballet filled with straight men.
No.
Yes.
And they'll let their dick
I
ball
know
and
people
cock
in it.
out in public.
Straight. Straight. Well, by the way, it's not really out because that's why they wear. So
No, when
the-
I was
no, but
9
I'm
years old
telling
and I
you-
saw the Nutcracker girl, my nuts were
Where
cracked.
did, yeah, but like, was it a professional company or was it like
It
a
was a
little,
professional
like,
company,
Disney-
girl. My whole homeschool
But
group
you
got
know
a
what?
tour.
It's not. So what it is, it's a big bulge, but it's not like actually like an imprint because that's why you wear what's called a dance belt.
Uh-huh.
That it creates the bulge, but what it's doing is holding all of that stuff.
Nothing was being held in, let me tell you that.
It's held in.
And I'll never forget, I was 9 years old, and he did this move, and you can tell I'm not joking
Yeah.
because I remember it as a 9-year-old. He did this thing where he jumped up and double kicked his legs, like down. And what I saw flapping around in there was not a belt.
It was a. It's a bulge from a belt.
It was more than a bulge.
I'm telling
it was
you
a
right
bulge
now,
and two
they're
balls,
wearing a dance belt.
left ball, a right ball, and
Stop
something in the
talking
middle.
about First of all, sit down.
I'm getting
Sit
heated.
down.
These mother.
I'm telling you, if it was an actual professional company, so maybe they weren't
Don't say
professional.
actual like
Maybe they weren't professional.
Oh.
But if it was an actual professional company, every single man on that stage is wearing a dance belt. I 100%.
Maybe he was just so large and in charge that the dance belt couldn't hold it back.
I just don't think it was a professional company. Or you saw something wrong.
No, I didn't say anything wrong. I saw everything right.
You like heard his shit in your throat.
I have to fart too. Everything in my body, I'm gonna fart. I can't do it.
Do it, Mike.
No.
It was. Oh my god! It was so loud.
Because I got heated
It
thinking about
it sounded
it
like
got really
you need to fucking check your pants, you pig. There's a brown spot on that white carpet now.
Nice.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
I got so heated thinking about that dick ball and cock as a night.
Everything just opened up.
Girl, everything in me went, ooh.
The winds of the Caspian Sea just opened within you, girl.
Girl,
Ew, that was like not your normal. That was wet and gross.
So you're admitting they're normally dry and harmless.
No, they're not harmless, but they're dry, girl. Ew. Ew.
Why do I? Oh my
Ew.
god, I'm crying.
That
Do I have time to tell a quick story?
First of all, you have time, but I need you to stop lying on this podcast that anything about a story of yours is going to be quick. Okay?
Okay.
Now take the criticism and go on.
Turn the criticism around and ask it again.
And go forward. Go on, young one. Continue with the story.
What was the title? Want a stroke with us? Yes.
Want a stroke, question mark.
Want a stroke.
No, stroke along, question mark.
Stroke along, yes. So, as it turns out, you know that you and I have been very addicted to Marshalls and Ross and all the affiliated companies. When I tell you,
Be popping around.
how many times have I had to reel in my husband, Mr. PP,
I thought about him while I was there the other
got
day.
bit by the bug, unbeknownst to me, because when he would go for work, he had to go to a Marshall's.
True religion genes, girl. They changed his whole attitude.
It turned into his true religion.
It
Begging
did.
me, can we please go to Marshall's after work?
Which, by the way, is like in
Please?
walking distance from your house. I mean, he can go whenever he wants.
And he can go by himself, and he has many times by himself, and then showed me all. Girl, never in his life until now.
You need to watch that freaking fan.
Texting me pictures. Would you like this coat or this
Oh,
coat?
God.
I'm working.
By the way, this is the dream scenario, so I don't know why you're complaining.
and
You're
it
just
is
getting free shit.
It is. Well, I had to pay for my portion.
Oh.
I had to like pay for my half, but I was like,
I love a happy marriage.
it's.
Damn. Divorce pipes.
We'll be together 10 years in April. Girl, 10 years.
10 years too long for him.
Thank you. Huh? What'd you say? 10 years too long.
I said for him. And you said thank you, too. Damn.
Do you? We've asked this before. Do you live for Valentine's Day or no?
I mean, like, I don't have a thing against it, but I'm
there's-
also not like racing to the altar to be like celebrating it.
You're racing to the altar to be celibate.
Yeah.
Celebrating it.
If anyone in this room is celibate, we know.
See, that's the
which
problem when
one
I
of
wear a
us
fan.
it
All
is.
this, everything I do is.
Yeah, it becomes your personality trait. It's your true religion. It's that fucking Yas fan. Which I still cannot believe to this day made an appearance in that freaking off-Broadway show I saw in New York. When he pulled it out, I was like, ah! Shaking. Yeah, like it's fine. Although, aren't we going to a Galentine's Day? Have they told you about this yet?
Who?
Oh, we have a Galentine's
one
Day party we're going to.
Which means because we bullied them for not. Is it the same group as last year when we didn't get
Yes.
invited?
And yeah, but you know the only reason we're getting invited is
Because we
because
complained
your
about
husband and another husband have something else to do. So me and you are now by proxy getting invited to
Oh,
this
you're
Galentine's
right.
Day.
So they're turning into Galentine's Day.
Yeah, that's what it was last year too.
No, I mean like I thought that the event they're going to isn't around Valentine's Day, but I guess it is.
It's not like an event. They're like throwing a little party.
No, not the gals, the husbands. What they're going to.
Yeah,
I thought
I don't know what they're going
I didn't
to.
know it was near Valentine. That's what I didn't know that was.
It
near,
is.
It is. Okay.
It's like right around. It's like the same day
And
that they're
maybe-
hosting.
Actually,
it.
maybe the day before actual Valentine's Day.
I think it is because then
Right.
they're hosting it on that.
See,
same day.
I can't believe. I thought it was because we complained. We're like, so y'all are having a
No.
Valentine's Day and didn't invite your two
No.
gays.
And it's now the gals and gays Galentine's Day.
And they had.
And by the way, the only gays. She literally said the only gays are me and you. So.
does
shocker.
it say Galentine's and gays?
This is listen up, Abigail. This is what this past life reader was telling me about, where it was like, you have this friend, Charles, that is like your friend, and everybody is around you two in the friend group and blah, blah. Girl, this is why we get invited to these parties as the only gays, and we're about to be the only personality there.
What did the past life reading have to? I didn't follow any of that. I'm sorry.
But
But I agree with all. I
were
agree.
just shaking.
I agree with all of it.
She said that you and this friend, Charles.
Yeah, I remember that.
She was like, you two are kind of like the core of like the major friend group.
Well, the thing is,
That
they tried to do it
everybody
last
is
year.
always kind of like
and they
around
didn't
with
invite
you
us.
two.
How do you not invite two gays to your Galentine's
I'm
party?
telling you, and they realized the error of their ways,
And
and
they
now we are
did.
invited as the personality.
It
invites.
also doesn't help that we bullied them so much that if they did it this year and didn't invite us again, they know how
All
we
I'm
would.
hearing is bullying works.
Absolutely.
Point blank and the period.
And should we tell them where they can go if they don't want to be bullied?
So stupid.
Segue.
I know you used to really try to do the segues, and I was so glad we just stopped with the buffoonery of it all. But you seem to be trying to bring it back these
If
days.
you love being not bullied,
No, if you love being bullied.
actually, yeah, that's the T. If you love me, now that we're back on TikTok, we're audio only. But if you want to see our videos, you have to follow us on TikTok. And
Or
if you want to see
Instagram.
our pictures, see us on Instagram. So follow us on TikTok and Instagram, and follow us everywhere. And you can find us at all those places at one spot.
By the way, pod.com,
That's by the way, pod.com.
which is now pink completely.
Oh,
it
yeah?
actually changed on mine too.
Because
She's
PP
paint
said
the world pink,
eventually,
pink, pink.
why people's phones will refresh their cookies every once
It
in a while.
refreshed. It's now pink. My cookies are pink.
It refreshed.
My cookies are pink.
I forgot I have to do the music now.
And hopefully by next week's episode, we'll have the announcement from Beyonce. So waiting.
forgot it
Beyonce,
was-
we're waiting.
I forgot it was because of the fire.
Yeah, well, we're waiting. Beyonce.
Okay, well, Beyonce.
See you Monday.
We'll be in touch, Beyonce. See you on Monday.
See you next Monday.
What?
Mute the mics,
Oh,
girl.
bye.